46. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's in! Jalen Hyatt, touchdown, Giants. For Jackson Dart's milestone moment, his first NFL career touchdown pass. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Okay, check. Check.
The first carry now for Jaden Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Dallas first down. They'll go play action here with Milton. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Ready.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for the Cowboys. A gain of 48. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Play action. Now it's Milton. Moving left. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
I love this call on fourth down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big 1st down.
Go! Ready?
Working out of the gun is Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Go!
Through, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play, and now it is 3rd and goal.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Back at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal.
Let's go! 70 Timberwolves!
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So backed up now to the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Let go!
From the gun, here's Milton. He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. It's Blue. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
On 1st down, Dart. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play after being backed up. 35 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll get this up to the 44. Malachi starts that 1st-round pick up from his safety spot to make the stop. It is 2nd and 6. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game, and
he will score! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That's his 1st touchdown of the new year. Now, Gano for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants will extend their 1st quarter lead It's now 14-0.
To kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Warrior 70. Come up, ready.
On first down, here's Milton. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Got it, ready.
For a Cowboys first down.
Alert, alert.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the handoff, Blue. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. Going for it all. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down.
There on the coverage.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. Tremaine Edmonds. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
To throw is Dart. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot. It's intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's first and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And let's give him about 4 on that one. So Von Revel there to make the play.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
39. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, it is Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Maris Leofau.
Dart's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take
Unbalanced
over
look
first
to
and
the
10
left
at
here
their
on
own
first down.
48-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Go.
On the play fake, it's Milton. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Like it.
To throw, it's Milton. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throwing is Milton. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Brian Burns. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up
3rd and inches. A play fake, now Dart. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Giants first down.
Giants first down. A gain of 19.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart.
New York.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll run with blue. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Now. Cougar 19.
Now Milton. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 7.
Ready. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
The shotgun, a throw from Milton. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that'll set up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Tag! Panther 6, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll go. Here's Milton. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Give up the middle, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go play action here with Dart. To the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the 1st down.
1st down, New York.
For the get back, this revolution been televised. I felt good with the get back to young.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing again, Dart. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's in! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And this is no good. He misses the extra point. But here come the flags. This will likely be a roughing call. Now another shot here at the PAT. a little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
18, Pioneer!
Milton now to throw on first and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and
I got
10.
high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
34 yards.
A huge play for Dallas. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 44-yard
Ready?
line.
70 Timberwolf. Ready?
On play action, here's Milton. He's going to try it here again. Into space. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Giants. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
On the return, here's Turpin. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Milton. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. Back down the field for Lamb. And the Giants will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go, go!
On the play fake, here's Dart. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
49-yard gain on the play. First down, Giants.
On first and 10, here is Dart. Exiting the pocket right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
On second down, Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. It all comes back to to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here's Turpin. And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown, but he'll set his team up with first and goal.
Ready, set.
The Giants' 6-yard line.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Ready.
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Ready.
From a little further back. Here's second and goal.
18, run. Let's go now. Ready.
From the gun. Here's Milton. A look to the end zone and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Ready, ready. Panther 11, Panther 11. Come on, come on.
Get out of the gun is Milton. To the goal line and in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. That his second TD catch of the season.
Ready, ready.
Will line up for the 2-point.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision turned it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll turn and hand this one off. To the 45. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, ready.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Good for a Cowboys first down.
Let's go.
Blue going to get it again here on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Second and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Throwing. Milton. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On play action, it is Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Dart. His throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go!
Throwing. Dart. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On the play fake, the rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter, having success early in his career, his 2nd sack in these first few weeks of the season.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my test. Y'all can't talk about basic.
7 Pirates, 7. Here we go.
On first down, Dart. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, New York.
Giants.
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tag!
Here's Milton now on first and 10. Brian Byrne. He had 2 sacks in the opener and give him one more here in week 2.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
To the air, it's Milton. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and good. Cowboys will get just a bit closer. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set! 60 Eagles, 79!
Here's Dart on first and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Set the lead, 60 Bobcats, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10.
Now a shotgun. It's Dart. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Second down and 10.
Warriors 17. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one is caught by Mooney. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
play fake, now dart, rolling right. He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final play of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angle toward the sideline. And this one's going to land out of bounds as the market inside the 20.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, here's Milton. That's complete to Blue. Still going. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 55. And the Cowboys,
Let's go now.
First down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. To the left side, he's got Ferguson, and he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Hold it ready.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Unlock line.
A give, here comes Blue. Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Blue, touchdown Dallas. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Giants 45. Cowboys 27.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Neighbors in motion. Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Now give on the ground, and he'll get about 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Graham Gano now following the field goal. Back to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
So on first and 10, here's Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Play fake. Prescott. That one swung out to Blue. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain
A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played?
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
They'll take over at first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And the Giants first down.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Out to his right. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. A pair of first downs gives them first and 10 up at the 40.
Giants.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's second and 9. On play action, it is Dart. Flush to his right. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Come on, set, ready?
Milton now to throw on first and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
On third down, here's Blue. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
Ready? Go!
Get out of the gun is Milton. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Get it!
First and goal at the 6.
Fake the give, and now it's Milton. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Legarius Sneed. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go!
They'll try the right side this time.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
On third down, here is Dart. He's got his tight end, that's Johnson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. To throw is Dart, moving to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and